Hello, I'm Josh.
And I'm Arthur, and we're from Born Blonde.
2/5 of Born Blonde.
2/5 of Born Blonde.
So we've been sent some questions to answer. I don't know if we're supposed to say that, but
Yeah, we got them here.
so they're right up in front of us, like an auto cue.
Yeah. How long have you been together? Don't know, about a couple of years?
Maybe I should ask you the question.
Oh, really?
And then you can ask me the next one and maybe answer. How long have you guys been together?
A couple of years, I think. It's been kicking around, making some tunes. When were you guys signed? And how long have you been together before being signed? Isn't that the same one as the last one?
How long have we been together? 2 years. How long have you been signed? About a year.
Yeah, about a year and a bit.
Yeah. So you're just about to release your debut single. Are you excited?
No.
No, I think we are very excited.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Yeah, we all believe a lot in the track, and we put a lot into it, and put a lot into making the record.
And it's banging, so.
It's good.
Yeah.
We're just about to shoot a video for it, which should be coming out in the next kind of month, and beginning of March, followed by the album, which is called
What the Desert Taught You.
When's the release date? It says here, which is I don't know.
Yeah. April, some point.
They all have. So this is good one for Arthur. Can you tell us a little bit about the track?
About this track.
What's it called?
It's called I Just Wanna Be. And it's basically since I went to stay in the mountains and as a Zen Buddhist for a while.
That's not what it's about.
That's not what it's about.
But you could read it like that.
Yeah, exactly, if you wanted to. I don't know what it's about. It's about dealing with being yourself, really. Trying to fulfill your potential.
Does it just explain it in the title?
Yeah, it does exactly what it says in the
I think it's
tin,
probably one of the only records that just explains it in the title.
Exactly.
Really, honestly.
But then, because it explains it in the title, there's much more there to be had. I think.
You've got to look deep.
Yeah.
How long have you been working on the track? And
it came together pretty quickly, I think.
It was November last year.
Yeah.
It kind of got written.
It's been through a few mixes, but
2 weeks before, and then we did it in the studio in a couple of days, I think. So it's pretty kind of self-explanatory, that track. It's very simple. I think some of the best songs, they have to be simple for people to kind of get into them.
It's definitely a good way into our sound, I think, for people. We're quite looking forward to that.
Okay, and it says,
right,
I know you have been featured in The Enemy and The Guardian. Do you pay much attention to the reviews?
Yeah, I think we probably do, don't we, at this moment in time.
At this moment in time, yeah, we do read them. I think you've got to kind of read them, and then if there's something there that jumps out as being like bad or something like that, you look at that and think, all right, well, if that's what other people are thinking.
But it's good, important to read them and take in the good shit.
Taking the good shit.
Fuck off the bad shit.
And worry endlessly.
We
about
love
the bad
this
shit.
thing. Oh well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Screw the bad shit.
What does this one say?
I love hearing you guys live. Thank you, Emma. And I know you've been getting yourselves out there. For you, what's it like playing live in Born Blonde?
It's a bit like playing live in Born Blonde.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fun. It's fun. It's obviously the live set is slightly different to the record. There's extended kind of outros, and we kind of like to indulge a little bit and kind of get that across to the audience.
It's about the energy, though, isn't it? The live, I suppose. Just trying to convey it to the audience, get the sort of energy flow between the audience and you, and like keeping the room lively and sort of keeping it upbeat and whatever. I think it's kind of slightly different from record, where you can afford to be a little bit more intimate. Like, I think at this moment for us live, it's all about getting people to have a good night. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think that's probably that's it. It's nice and simple. Does everyone play a part in writing? Yeah, I mean, we've all done a lot of bits and bobs. Like, I think everyone's contributed in their own way. I think me and Josh probably do the most of it, the core of it together. But everyone chips in the studio and writes the parts and stuff. So yeah, I guess so.
Have you got any tours coming up or any festivals this year?
Got nothing planned at the moment.
Nothing in the books, but I'm sure when the single comes
lots
out.
In the pipeline. Nothing in the book. A lot of pencil all over the diary and no pen. Yeah. So yeah,
I'm sure that'll change in the next week.
Yeah, next couple of weeks.
What do you hope to achieve as a band in the coming months? I think
complete and utter global
No,
stuff.
I just think we want to kind of get this track out to people in the next couple of months and kind of, you know, spread the word a little bit, and, you know, hopefully we'll get a good response to it and kind of take it from there. I think you have to play everything kind of day by day because things do change very quickly, and you know, people's responses can kind of
just want to make a connection. Really, I think that's probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
Just sort of like get out there and you know, engage. Should be cool.
Is Born Time a full-time business?
It's what? Full-time
Born
business?
Blonde a full-time business, or are you doing
Born Time?
Is Born Time a business? Born Blonde.
Yeah.
Is it a full-time business? We don't look at it as a business. It's more like it's more kind of fun, and you know, you're just kind of making music's what it's.
A way of life, isn't
It is a way of life.
Yeah.
And anything else that you do on the side is kind of, you know, a byproduct, I suppose. What was your best? Well, no, you do paintings and all that kind of boring stuff.
Boring stuff.
That takes ages.
What was your best live performance and why? I don't know, like the last one we did, probably, it's always the last one we did, isn't it? Try and get better every time. I don't think I could really say that.
Yeah.
What's also our favourite one, probably, like, wouldn't be what everyone's favourite one was.
Yeah, I think, what the audience think is a great show is normally what you kind of go as, oh god, there might have been some kind of, that wasn't the best one I played, but, and then when you come off stage and think, well, that's the best show I've ever played, everyone was like, well, yeah, it wasn't quite great for me, but, you know, we try and make every show as good as it can be.
We're pretty critical of our shows afterwards.
Too hypercritical. That's a good thing.
Okay.
What and who influence you?
I don't know.
What influences you?
I don't know. Friday night at the pub.
Pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals. I don't know. Whatever. Just, everywhere.
I don't know. I think
try and take things.
We get influenced.
Places.
I think we're all very kind of easily inspired and get influenced by a lot of things really quickly. I mean, whether it be kind of film or, you know, arts and kind of literature and stuff like that, we take our kind of influences from a lot of places. It's not just kind of music or, oh, I'm listening to this band at the moment, this is what I'm going to kind of write about or be influenced by. I think, you know, we see a certain style, or you see some kind of image or a place or a landscape or a pattern or something like that, and you can kind of, you know, take stuff from that, I suppose.
Yeah, just experiences, I suppose. As well.
Well, yeah, under the bracket of experiences.
Yeah. Blank white walls. As well.
Yeah, pages.
What
What were you doing before Born Blonde? Any other bands?
Oh, well, Josh, this is your time to talk about it. Tom and Josh were in a band together. Fraser was in another band. George was in various bands up north. I had my own band, my own solo thing. So yeah, we're all kicking about from here and there.
We just put them into the fire and forged them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the One Ring.
Where would you like to be in a few years? Sitting here,
sitting on the
another
beach in fucking Caribbean. Yeah, fuck this. Shit. Yeah.
Have you made any music videos? We have made 2 music videos, which are Radio Bliss and Solar. And we are about to kind of shoot our 3rd music video, which is for the single I Just Wanna Be.
So yeah, we thought it was really important that we kind of like we kept that like inside our kind of our own creative walls as such in terms of the videos, because like the sort of visual ethic, like it's really linked in with the tunes as well. So we kind of like Josh and our good friend Ollie Perch like tend to sort of like take the lead on them or whatever, and we all collate on the ideas, and they boss us around a bit and, you know, fucking get it done.
Cut.
Yeah.
No, it's good fun doing that. I think, you know, having everyone involved.
Turn into Martin Scorsese for like a few days and don't take his shades off and fucking fuck everyone off.
Everyone being involved in it is really important. I think, you know, I think for Radio Bliss we all kind of built the set, and, you know, everyone's kind of quite heavily involved in what it should look like. So I think that's kind of important because it ties in, as much as bands find a musical style, I think it's important, and most bands miss a trick with the visual thing as well. You've got to have a visual style, you know, a style, you know, as bands look for a sound. I think it's important that ties in, and it's, you know, so we do try and put as much effort in to the videos as we do with the music.
Oh, who comes up with the concepts behind them? That was, we've answered that one, haven't we?
Yeah. What are you guys listening to at the moment?
I don't know. Like, we're just into Just East downstairs.
Just do a bit Just East. We watched a documentary which is filmed by Romain Gavras, which is a Across the Universe, we were set a couple of weeks ago, which is pretty cool.
New Maccabees record's pretty good.
Yeah, I listened to Peaking Lights. That's kind of minimal, kind of psych minimal kind of house in a way, but cool. You'd have to check them out. They're cool.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
that's it.
bye.
Yeah, goodbye.